everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So guys, we are heading towards Halloween. So if you haven't entered my competition already, it runs out on the 31st of October and I will be announcing the winners on the 1st of November. Okay, so I will be putting a little extra video out for the winners on that. I also want to give a shout out. I had a beautiful gift sent to me, okay, from one of my subscribers named Sharon, and her and her daughter have made this from scratch, guys. Everything that's on it is all recycled, and it's got some really little natty features, stick-ons, cards, postcards, really done in the old-fashioned sort of scrapbooking style. She has got a channel. I don't think she's been sort of active on there for a while, but there's still some good tutorials and things that she's done. So I will drop her channel in the description box below. But yeah, Sharon, I just want to thank you and your daughter for thinking of me and sending this absolute delightful, fun-filled little journal. And some of the little things that were in it, it's like little story pages and everything else. It was just all the hard work that you put in, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that, because I will be cherishing that. Okay, so thank you for that. So guys, this week the poems come at the very end of the readings. So with all that said and done, let's get into the weekly reads. Now go to reading for the lovely star sign of Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Let's have a look what your overall energy is going to be for this week. Just grab the deck for that. The poem I'm going to be reading at the end, guys, so stay tuned for that. So what have we got for Aries Spirit? What is their overall energy for this week? And we have the Magician. These are going to slide, guys. Got a slidey, shiny cloth this week. So the Magician comes out as your overall energy, making things happen this week. Okay, hats off to you for some of you for achievements. I want to say you've proved somebody wrong, or you will prove somebody wrong this week, Aquarius. I always look at this here as like they call it a dunce's cap. Like somebody taking you for a fool, didn't give you credibility for something. It's like to say, you know what, I'm going to show you what I'm made of. I'm going to show you I can do this. So there's something achieved this week where you're proud of yourself or proud of someone, where something was sort of not going to be pulled off originally, or somebody doubted your abilities. That's what I want to say. Somebody doubted your abilities, and it's like to say hats off to you, okay, because you pulled it off. There's something being coming out on top this week for you. Let's just get a clarifier then. What else please have we got for Aquarius? And a change in the wind comes in. A time for change. Feeling like you've come to the end of something. Feeling as though you want to change in relationships, change your living environment, change in your workspace. And sometimes these changes come in unwantedly, but they have to come in because it's meant to happen, meant to have a change of events happening around you, Aquarius, okay? I always look at the zebra as in like a zebra crossing, as in it's safe to cross now. As in the time is right for whatever you were thinking of putting into action, whether that's changing your job, as I said, changing your living space. Now is the time with the change in the wind card coming out for you. Okay, it's safe to cross the boundaries, safe to cross with whatever it is that you want to manifest. Now is the time to manifest, okay? Let's have a look at your inner spirit then. What are they saying this week? And it's reconciliation. Reconciliation comes out for you then, Aquarius. Well, I look at the artwork in this card, and it's as though you're sort of pulling between you and your inner voice. So there's got to be a happy medium brought into the mix this week. Because of the water in this card, it's something that's pulling on you emotionally as whether to do this or whether not to do it, okay? It can also mean, actually, as the words say, a reconciliation between two people, where there was a separation for a while and you reconnect with somebody. It could be a soulmate for some of you. So we've got two sides of the coin here of trying to battle between your inner conscience on something and also a reconciliation with somebody from your past. There's a happy medium reached here. Okay? So let's just get a card from the universe. What else have we got, please, for Aquarius? And it's unity. Something is being brought in divinely here. Things are going to be taking a turn of events. Your world is going to change in some way, shape or form with that of a unity, of a reconciliation with someone. It's as though the planets align for a reason, the fates align for a reason. Somebody's coming back in, Aquarius, who you haven't seen for a while, for some of you, okay? But the other changes are, as I said, work, relationships. There's a big change coming. So be ready for the change, Aquarius. Be ready for this change that's coming in, heaven sent. Let's have a look at your animal spirit cards then for this week. What else have we got for Aquarius? I've got a message from Spirit, and it's not going to resonate for everybody, but there's something about, you know those nighttime globes that you used to have as a child, a map of the world, and it used to light up? Somebody's got one in their loft, and I've got a female in Spirit saying, bring it back down, okay, because it's like a connection that they will use. So bring the nighttime world lamp that is up somebody's loft back down. It could be that you've forgotten about it. It was even up there, whoever I'm going to be resonating with. And there's something to do with the name of Rebecca or Becky that I'm getting brought in as well, whether this is on the earth plane or the person that is coming in trying to connect. But Rebecca is significant here for some of you. So we've got the alchemical sign of water, which is the whale energy, coming in with the fire energy of the elephant, okay? Both forceful energies, and this is the energy that I'm sort of picking up with the winds of change. You're being moved. Something is coming to the surface. You are seeing things differently, and it's about following your passions as well. Fire is the element of passions, desires to be fulfilled. No stopping you now, Aquarius. It's like going on a stampede. Okay, you've got to go ahead and make these changes. And yeah, there will be sort of emotional changes as well because of the water element. and it will need some deep consideration and deep thinking. But you've got to forge ahead. The energy of the whale is pushing you, okay, for these changes. So let's have a look what we've got from the spirits, guides and angels messages this week then, Aquarius. What else have we got for Aquarius? And it's caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognising the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So some of you could be having that responsibility on your shoulders at the moment, where you are looking after loved ones, okay, who aren't well. And it's like to say, take time for you, okay? Make sure you give yourself the time to look after yourself as well, which caregivers do tend to forget, you know, putting other people first. So Spirit is just drawing around you to say, you know, we know you've got a lot on your plate at the moment, and we are here trying to support you at this difficult time. From the fairy realms, we've got wait for winter. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. We're going into winter shortly, okay? So it's saying you may be thinking nothing is moving, you may be feeling you're stuck in a rut, but it's saying wait for the winter, because then things will start to change and you will feel those changes in the wind coming in for you. So, my lovely Aquarians, what did I have out in the poetic words for you this week? And they were, like a bat, you will not see what is happening this week, but be sure to keep your ear to the ground. Someone is a liar and cheat that you no longer wish to be around. Someone wearing the colour blue will strike up an interesting conversation, and there will be talks in planning a special celebration. Okay, so on the poetic meditation words, it was saying keep your ear to the ground this week. You might not see what is happening behind the scenes or what is being said about you behind your back, but just keep your ear. I feel like there's going to be some snippet of information, important information, that you will be sort of a third party to. There's somebody telling you lies and cheating that you don't wish to have in your company anymore for some of you, okay? It's as though there's a big realisation here, a big wake-up call. And someone wearing blue strikes up a conversation. So there'll be somebody around you this week. It could be a new person coming in, but it's an interesting conversation that will get you engaged and could flourish into a new friendship. And then there's also talks about planning some kind of celebration, an anniversary, a birthday, that I feel towards the middle of November for some of my Aquarians. So my lovelies, I hope you can take something from that message. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. And until next week, you take care of yourself. Bye then.